are on the streets again. All right, this is a nuts and bolts guy. This is the kind of guy I like speaking to. Typically, when you speak to the guys in charge, they're evasive. That's probably why they put them in charge. They're nuts and bolts guys that actually do the work are a bit more honest. That's, again, probably why they're not in charge. So, this guy works for the housing authority out there in California. And he actually wants to get the hell out of California. I mean, poor California. Too bad. It's a beautiful state, but man, those liberals are screwing it up. So anyway, you know what you do. If you like this, you like it. If you care, you share. If you haven't subscribed, well, try that. And if you are subscribed, well, subscribe again, because you know they do knock off subscribers. And guys, I could use some help there in the old kitty. So put something in the kitty, would you? Badass Uncle Sam 76@gmail.com. That's a PayPal. Sign up for a regular payment, $5 a month. It help. And look, man, go get one of my designs. Well, yeah, it's been slacking. I need some sales up there. So you know, it's like designs what drives people over. It's why it starts these conversations. So if you want to be in this fight too, get one of my designs so you too can spread the message. You can have people come up and give you abuse. So, you know, there it is. And, you know, so God bless you all. Remember, it's a spiritual battle fought on a material plane. And I do need the materials to stay out there with this fight. So let's get to it. On the streets.
We have a saying. It's, I don't know if you guys have it. It's Bohica. B-O-H-I-C-A. Bend over, here it comes again.
I work for the housing authority.
The housing authority? Really? That's got to be interesting out there right now.
You know what? They just have no respect for anybody. So, you know, the state knows better. Now, there's
the latest I heard out there, I don't know if you connected with this, I had any perspective on it, of course, is talking about housing all the homeless and all.
You know, it's interesting, and I don't agree with it. Newsom and liberals have taken over, you know, and it's like they don't understand, you know. How can you take care of somebody who's they don't care. The people who are coming across don't care about us. They don't even want to. They're not coming here to be here. They're coming here to take what they can get and take it back, or just because we give things away.
Or just to take over,
right? Just to take. Yeah, it's an invasion. Honestly, and obviously you see that. You know, and you know how they can home some. You know, it's done nothing for this country, and we got veterans on the street.
Yeah. Now,
interestingly enough, our agency is actually building a 84-unit complex strictly for homeless veterans. So, you know, even though we're a housing authority, we went out and looked for the funds to build something for the veterans that are on our streets.
What I'm finding, being out here speaking guys like yourself, the nuts and bolts guys, the ones that are in there doing it, is you're finding ways to right some of the wrongs.
Right. I think that's a good one, and that one actually comes from the higher ups. I mean, you know, usually you think of the guys down in the trenches like me as being probably conservative because, you know, we have to earn our money. But the guys who work up at the high end, they're usually pretty liberal.
Yes.
And that's not the case in our agency. There is a liberal stream that runs through it, and there's nothing you can do about it. But when an agency says, we're going to do something for the people who've done something for us, the veterans, and we're going to make it, we're going to do what we can to find housing through various programs that we have and even build for them, then that's pretty conservative.
Now, do you find that there might be a a pushback, in other words, that when things go so far liberal, that there's...
God, I hope so.
Well,
I certainly hope so.
yeah, I feel for you, because I mean, the people I speak to out in California, there's a lot of flight from there. People are fed up.
And they're running. Yeah, I can't afford to run right now. You know?
But you would if you could.
We've planned to run. We've already made part of our preparations to run. We're probably going to end up either Arizona, well, probably Arizona.
But Arizona's turning into...
Well, then I can go back and start, you know, I mean, I'm a native Arizonan. I grew up there. I'm conservative. When I come back, it'll be one more vote for the right side. But the most conservative city in America resides in Arizona, which was Gilbert, Arizona. So I keep track. It's where my sister lives.
How the hell did that nutcase get elected there? It's got to be voted for.
Well, you know, it is, and they did have their voter fraud, you know, but you know, like most conservatives, we're not willing to go to the courts to do the craziness, you know.
We need to start fighting back.
We need to start fighting back. Yeah, I agree with you. I'm with you on that one, you know. It's a pleasure talking.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Here's a get-out-of-jail-free card from Hillary Clinton. Good for any crime in the world, as you know.
There you go.
If you'd like to support me on the back, I got a YouTube channel you subscribe to. Get a lot of my designs in apparel. They come with a trigger-back guarantee.
Okay.
If you don't trigger a liberal, you get your money back.
Yeah. That's really easy to do, right?
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. You had a little ray of sunshine. I mean, 84 units for the veterans. It's probably more than a hell of a lot more than that of them on the streets out there than 84. But hey, any drop in the bucket, right? And speaking of drops in the bucket, would you please go put something in my kitty? PayPal, badassunclesam76@gmail.com. Go to our shop, badassunclesam.threadless.com. Go get a design, help me out. Have pleasure on the streets.